Don't quote me on that. We are not financial planners. We are not attorneys. We are not insurance agents. We are professional truck drivers. That's the only profession that we have. We do not provide financial or legal advice at all. This
Whenever I'm ready. Action. It's been a while.
tell them.
It's been a while, hasn't it? What are we doing, like every 4 weeks? Well, here's a video for you. One that's very, very important. Today's video is 1099 versus W-2. So, what's the differences? You should probably Google. You should probably really do some research. Those are all of our pointers. The end. Just kidding.
Oh, you're done?
No. Well, yeah, I'm done. No, but what's the differences, though? For me, personally, I think as a mentor, when we mentor people, trying to get them to understand when they first start that it's your business. You're going to have tax write-offs, you know. Vince and I personally don't turn a lot of receipts into Hyfield. Granted, we could, but we use them as a tax write-off because we are a business. We're a 1099.
Well, what kind of things are we not turning receipts in for?
Windshield wiper fluid, windshield wipers, truck wash. Granted, they do have an account and you can do that, right? Is that what it is?
You don't know?
Yes. I don't know. We don't use it. Yes, it is. But we do truck washes and we use it as a write-off. Oil and what else do we do as a tax write-off? A tire pass. You know, there's a lot of little things that Vince and I choose to use as a tax write-off that are directly for the truck.
But we do.
We do?
We do.
We do?
Yeah, daily, hopefully, but we do use Hyfield for maintenance. You said oil. For oil changes, we do
Yes.
send that receipt to Hyfield to have them cover that.
I guess I meant like extra oil that you might need,
Right,
or
I just wanted to
antifreeze,
clarify
coolant. We can also use, and I think we do use Hyfield for those expenses, don't we, for coolant? I've done that before, but I've also paid for coolant straight up.
Well, I think we paid for coolant when we had that big leak when we needed to have that repair done.
Right.
But if we're getting fluids to top off as needed, we're just covering that ourselves and using it as a write-off.
Right.
It's almost not worth the time to forward that receipt and have them add it to a settlement. It's not that big of an amount to have them do that type of thing with.
You know what other, that's immediate with the truck. Other things, printer, RV dumps, because we do have the cartridge toilet system. But even if we didn't, if we just had a porta potty, a little camping porta potty, and we needed to dump, there's a dump fee at some places. We use it as a tax write-off.
Top tip: if you have a porta potty or a toilet in your truck, get yourself a Pilot Flying J rewards card. Even if you don't fuel there, we don't fuel there, but as a professional driver, we save $7 on an RV dump. It's $3 instead of $10. Top tip.
Yes.
Continue.
What other things do we do? I'm trying to think. Showers. Sometimes we need to shower at a place that isn't our preferred showering place, which is Love's for us. So we have to pay for a shower. That's a tax write-off. Just know what the differences are between a 1099 and a W-2. We have to pay our own taxes. Those come quarterly.
What's that mean? We pay our own taxes.
So on a W-2, let's say you're working a little desk job for, I'll just use myself as an example. I worked for a hospital before I came out. I got a paycheck every 2 weeks, and it came with, you know, your Social Security deductions and your state and IRS and all of those deductions that are required. You don't have that as a 1099. You are getting gross pay. Is that
Yes.
correct? Gross.
What's another
pay.
term for 1099? What's
Independent
the term
contractor.
that we usually use out here on the road for ourselves? You just said it. I just want to finish asking my
Oh,
question.
well, you'll have to help me out.
You just said it. Independent contractor.
Oh, independent contractor. Yes, so we are an independent contractor, and you need to know what your state requires, because it's state by state, for what your tax bracket or paying taxes are required. Health insurance. Highfield does not offer health insurance.
Because we're independent contractors, not employees.
That's right. So what does that look like? How are you going to do that? A 401k, that's not offered because we are an independent contractor.
So we're going to get asked this question.
Yes.
Since you said Highfield doesn't offer insurance.
Yes.
The question that we're going to get asked is, what do we do for insurance? Right now, we don't have health insurance, so we're cash pay for everything that we do. There are plans for independent contractors that you can research out there. Google it. I couldn't tell you what they are, but there are plans
And
out
maybe
there.
they're state by state.
As far as 401k, speak with your tax accountant or your financial advisor about an IRA account that suits your needs for your retirement planning. I just wanted to answer those questions.
No, I think
before
that's
they get
great.
asked.
So let's talk about the nitty gritty. I think maybe what's driving this video per se about it's your business and how you run it. We are not forced dispatch. We get to choose loads within parameters, of course.
That we set for ourselves.
That's right.
Because it's our business.
That's right. I don't know where else I'm going with this. Keep going.
I think the overwhelming driver for this video is managing your business. Understanding that it is your business. You're not coming out as an employee being told what to do. You have to manage your business, whether that's trip planning, planning what happens after your load is delivered, planning for your maintenance when your maintenance is due. We do planned maintenance or PM, preventative maintenance, some folks call it, every 50,000 miles. So we have to plan that within a trip. If I'm at 48,000 miles, I know I've got 2,000 miles that I need to work on either side to get that PM done. So I have to make sure and plan that.
Groceries, laundry.
All of these things fall into how you manage your business. Taking care of your truck, whether it's truck washes or making sure your PMs are done on time or doing a solid pre-trip and catching the little things that you may not catch without doing a solid PM. We had a couple of screws loose on the side of our box along the bottom rail.
We always have screws loose.
Yeah, that's in our head. But on the side of our box, with finding those things and making sure you get those taken care of immediately. We treat this truck that belongs to Highfield Trucking as though it's our truck because it is how we earn our living. If we let the small things become big things, then we are stuck on the side of the road, or we're down for how many days getting big repairs done, and that cost us money. It cost Highfield money. That repair does not come out of our pocket, but not running, not working does come out of our pocket. We also don't want our fleet owners to be in a bad place because they're paying for a much larger repair than it could have been had we caught it soon enough and had it taken care of.
I think be mindful of, at least on the Highfield side, you know, there is the mentor program that is offered. And as Vince was saying, you don't have a boss as a 1099. Again, it's mentoring, it's teaching as we would do. If you're choosing to come on to Hyfield, it's listening to that advice. Again, we're not telling you what to do. It's your business, but we've been doing it. We are successful, and to take that, I guess, heed that. Is that what I want to say?
Why try and reinvent the wheel?
Right.
There are folks out here that have been doing it and have been successful. Not just at Hyfield. There are tons of people out there all over the place that don't run for Hyfield that have been successful. But if you're not using those tools,
right,
you can be successful without using them, using our mentor program or using someone else. It's just going to take you, quite honestly, longer to learn the little things about the business, expediting.
At least on Panther.
Sure. It's going to take a little longer to learn those things and longer to be successful, profitable, to get to the point where you need to be.
Yeah.
So
1099 versus W-2. That's the topic.
1099 again. You are not having taxes withheld from your settlements. You have to manage your taxes, quarterly tax payments, estimated tax payments to the IRS and to your state if your state requires them. Knowing what that looks like, how much that needs to be, that's a good question for your financial planner, whether it's your CPA or your tax person. If you don't have that person, reach out to folks in your state, friends that you know that have that person, and try and find someone who understands trucking specific or transportation specific tax implications. I'm going to have to edit this part out because I just drew a blank on what I'm looking for. Healthcare. Look at your state's exchange. Is it called an exchange? Marketplace. Look at your state's marketplace. If your state has a marketplace, and look for that insurance. If your state doesn't have a marketplace, or talk to your insurance person. Your car insurance person or your homeowner's insurance person may have a contact that can help you find a healthcare plan. Mm-hmm. Talk to other truckers. There's lots of trucker group on Facebook. Wow. Lots of trucker groups on Facebook that people might have information there that can help you out with that. There's lots of good information out there, but those are things that you need to research that are going to be specific to your state of residence. Retirement plans, whether it's an individual retirement account or an IRA. Again, talk to your financial planner about what you need to put away every year to save for your retirement. Talk to your financial planner about what items you can or cannot deduct. We can deduct paper towels if we're using them for the truck to clean the truck. We cannot deduct paper towels that we use in the kitchen. That's one small example. Don't quote me on that. We are not financial planners. We are not attorneys. We are not insurance agents. We are professional truck drivers. That's the only profession that we have. We do not provide financial or legal advice at all. This is
no, but there's so many littles, and I think that's the what's driving this conversation today is just, it's your business. You need to run it as a business. You need to come out here. Before you come out here, you need to have the mindset that you're switching from sitting behind a desk, sitting behind a W-2 paying job, where everything's provided for you, taxes are being taken out of, and you're coming out here and this is your business. This is just like if you were to open up a hardware store or, a local diner down the road or whatever little business you choose to open in your hometown. This is your business and you need to know how to run it successfully. We strongly encourage a CPA / tax advisor in your area, your state, just to help guide you into how to maximize your money. So I think that's really it.
If this lifestyle interests you,
yes,
Class B CDL commercial driver's license with your air brake endorsements. If you're interested in coming on with Hyfield, you need also a hazmat and tanker endorsement.
And a teammate. Hyfield prefers same household teams, but we will bring on established teams that are not same household. You got a friend that you can drive with and you can spend time in this small space with that you really, really like.
and can spend a lot of time with in a small space, great. That's what we're looking for. Reach out to us. You can get us on Facebook, Instagram.
The grams.
If we don't get back to you on Instagram right away, hit us up on Facebook, because for some reason her phone doesn't get notifications on Instagram, and I don't do Instagram.
No.
So
I've missed a couple people's, and I apologize. I'm a few days late on those.
Hit us up on the Facebooks or the Instagrams. Email. Right here, comments right here on YouTube. We'll
like and subscribe.
Anything tell else? A friend.
Be safe out there right now, everybody.
And welcome to our newest teams.
Oh, yes, we have a lot of new teams.
A couple new teams started a week ago. Welcome. I don't know if they mind us using their names, so I won't right now. Maybe I will next time. But like and subscribe.
Welcome. So, be mindful. Do your research. That's all we got for you.
And don't leave money on the table.
Don't do it. All right. Bye.
Cut. And don't leave money on the table.
All right. Bye.
You got to give me a second to just of something to go out on.
Cut.
Okay?
Action.
So let's try it again.
Cut.
So let's start from the be mindful part. Okay? Try it again. You said be mindful.
I did?
Yeah.
Be mindful?
Yeah.
Okay, be mindful.
I don't know what else to say after that. All right, let's just do the goodbye part again, okay? So here I go. Ready?
Okay.
And don't leave money on the table. Now, let's try it again. I want you to look at the camera. Okay?
Wait.
No, like you were, so it's natural. So it's not this big cut and you're off on the other side and all of a sudden it's daytime and it was nighttime. Okay.
That only
ready?
Happens in the movies.
It does.
Okay.
Look at the camera.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right, Joe Pesci.
All
okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cut. Perfect. We were recording,
That feels
right?
so unnatural waiting.
We were recording, right? I hope we were recording.
I hit record.
Did you? I don't think I stopped it from when you hit record.
Oh, good Lord. 17 minutes.
Yeah, perfect.
Good.
So
Perfect.